The Bible begins with a bang. Creation, floods, towers, and epic heroes. But how much of it actually happened? And what does history say about the world behind these stories? Let's start at the beginning. Genesis, Adam and Eve, the Garden of Eden, a perfect world that falls apart. But historians believe these stories weren't meant as literal history. Instead, they reflect ancient Mesopotamian ideas about humanity, order, and divine punishment. The story of Eden sounds a lot like Mesopotamian paradise myths, like Gilgamesh, a place where no one gets sick or dies. The Tree of Knowledge was possibly symbolic of forbidden wisdom, something the gods didn't want humans to have. Now fast forward to Noah and the flood, a global flood wiping out humanity. Sound familiar? Because centuries before the Bible was written, the Epic of Gilgamesh told almost the exact same story. A man named Utnapishtim builds a giant boat to survive a flood sent by angry gods. He even releases birds to find land. So did the Bible copy Gilgamesh? Not exactly. Flood myths were everywhere. In Mesopotamia, India, China, or even the Americas. It may reflect real ancient floods, like those from the Tigris and Euphrates. The Hebrews probably inherited the version closest to home, the Mesopotamian one. Then there's the Tower of Babel. Humanity speaking one language, trying to build a tower to heaven, only for God to scatter them. That tower was likely based on real Mesopotamian ziggurats, step temples that dominated ancient cities like Babylon. The name Babel isn't random, it's literally Babel. The idea of confusing language was symbolic, a way to explain why the world was so divided. It's not about architecture, it's about pride and punishment. What about the patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Historians debate whether they were real people, but archaeology shows that nomadic herders lived in Canaan, just like the Bible describes. The customs, family structures, and even treaties mentioned in Genesis match what we know about the Bronze Age. However, there's no hard evidence for Abraham's journey from Ur or his conversations with God. These stories seem to be based on collective memory, passed down over generations, shaped into powerful origin myths. So where does that leave us? The earliest parts of the Bible aren't fake. They're something deeper. They're cultural memory, echoes of real floods, real migrations, real cities told through the lens of faith, poetry, and politics. They connect the Hebrews to the wider ancient world, even as they define their unique place within it. It's history, myth, and meaning all rolled into one. The Bible wasn't written to be a textbook, but when you look closely, it reveals a map of ancient civilizations and the human need to understand where we came from.